Welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks facing the Louisville Cardinals.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Kansas Jayhawks. Freak in at point guard. Also Duncan out there. And it's Terry in at the four-man position.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor, and he's very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
There's Freak. Offensive rebound, Terry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here. And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw, good, Terry. The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
They set the pick. White the pass to Rozier. And Mack kicks to Sanders. Some nice passing by Louisville here. Drills the three-pointer. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Freak with it. Off the pick. And the jumper falls for him.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
The feed to Sanders. Rozier the pass to Sanders. Kicks it to Mack. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And the Jayhawks do a great job in recruiting talent. All sorts of players have come through Kansas and found success.
Yeah, and you know they develop not only the stars like Paul Pierce and Andrew Wiggins, but role players too, guys that have made a living in the NBA as fitting into roles. Mario Chalmers and Nick Collison come to mind.
Now here's Price following the miss by Freak and stolen by Freak. Plays it in off the breakaway. Freak's got 6. And here's Price. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew.
So it's Louisville now. 6-point game. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Freak, he's in at the point. And it's Frazier in at the 5, roaming the paint. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Price. Freak dishes to Daniels. Here's Frazier. That one wide left.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Price, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
On the free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Freak. Launches a three, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Jayhawks out front. They lead. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, we've got Sanders. Harrell is out there with White, and it's Mack in at the 5.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Baseline try, and it's Harrell missing. Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And it's Freak missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jayhawks leading by 3. Now Freak, 11 points in the game. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. And the pass to Freak. He feeds it to Terry. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Louisville with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Feeds it to Mack. Launches it. The shot is off. And the Jayhawks with possession.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harvard.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment.
Teams changing it up here. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Freak, he's in at point guard. Also Duncan out there, and it's Terry in at the 4 slot.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
So it's Louisville now. They trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Some nice passing by Louisville here. Out left to the wing. Harrell kicks to White. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Fires from 14, and the jumper is on the mark. And that's 13 points for Freak.